Zippity doo dah. We are back. It's always good to be here. I got the guns out today, brother.
See
Hopefully
that?
that's not gonna be an issue. You can tell I'm unarmed. I'm just talking about
The
the
guns,
arms. Yeah.
the arms. Yeah. Not no issue, brother.
I don't know exactly how you're gonna take this, brother, but it is actually all your fault.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about this, and it is, but I also think it's all your fault.
Life. You think so?
They tried to play us, but we made the game. Offend these haters, turn their shade to shame.
Believe you me.
Stick with the name that pays. Big Daddy everything. And they thought I was dumb to rap, but how dumb is that when I'm the running back? Gut punch you in front of you at eye level, see if you gon' stomach that. It's food for thought, but we don't feed them hoes, we don't need them hoes. Eloquent, Big Daddy elephant, just in their element. Intelligence, telling men something they can tell a friend. And
So what is it about this life, man, that we just can't? I don't know, brother. We just can't accept that life isn't happening to us, but that we're happening to it. The way that I think, and the way that I move, and my habits, voila, it makes my life. It's the perfect mixture.
Yeah. We were brought into the world, and then we happened upon the world. That's the way I see it. We're happening upon the world now.
Hola, Sola, and Jeff. Happy Sunday. What's up, man? It's good to see you, Manny. Do you
That's
have
cool,
another
man.
language that we could speak to you in as well that you would
That'd be
understand?
that'd be very fun.
Let's try another language as well. You can throw that in there, spice things. I'm gonna just kind of mix things up, Jeff. You know what I mean?
I'm cool with that, man. Yeah, let's get bilingual in here.
All right. So we're back. It's always good to be back, man. I really appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I can see right now all of you that are tuned in. I don't see the names. Hey, brother, you know that a lot of people we touch a lot of people, man. It just doesn't show up.
Yeah.
I was in the gym. I don't remember what night it was, but I was in the gym. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. All right.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Hey, you pay the people to go whenever you want, so you can go whenever you want, man.
All right.
All right.
And I was able to speak with a young lady who I see on Facebook all the time,
Okay.
and I just went to ask her if she recognizes like her Facebook friend. I guess that could be a little cringe at 2:30. I'm like, hey.
We're friends on Facebook. Yeah.
But that's what I did. That's what I did. Let's see. It would be Arabic, but I'm not fluent at all.
Arabic. Okay.
Arabic, but Arabic, does Arabic always include Islam? So like if I was to say Inshallah, but I don't. You see what I'm saying, brother? I don't want to say Allah
Yeah.
though. I want to say
So you're saying like if it's someone that speaks Arabic but they're not a Muslim,
right.
how would they still reference? It's a good question, brother.
That's a really good question.
It's kind of like a an American saying "God bless you." It's not a Christian.
Yeah,
Kind of,
yeah, kind
a
of. I
little bit.
guess maybe Jeff knows some. He is pretty smart.
Hey, thank you. And I think let me see if I can remember this and say it correctly.
There
I think hello would be merhaba. Is that
you
is
go,
that a,
brother.
did I make that up?
There you go, brother. Hey, what's up, Bonnie?
Bonnie, what's up?
Bonnie. Your name has changed.
Wait a minute.
Hey, what's going on here?
I don't know Bonnie Martinez. All is well, Bonnie. Hope it's all well for you too. You got something explaining to do.
No, you can speak Arabic and be any religion. All right.
Okay, so it's kind of in
Marhaba.
marhaba, M-A. Okay, marhaba. Okay, so I was close.
Yes, it has. Correct.
Cool.
But yeah, we on it. You know what I'm saying? We care about y'all. I don't think y'all understand the impact that y'all have on our lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see a notification, you're like, I don't know, let me kind of in the middle of something, but let me check out what these guys are saying, and y'all come back. So if the slightest thing changes, y'all sometimes a profile pic, right? Jeff will see it and it's like, hey, that's a
Yeah. You guys are kind of a big deal.
Yeah, right. It's kind of a way of saying that we care about them, right, Jeff? We care about
it is. It is. Yeah.
I love y'all. Congrats on the engagement, Barney Martinez. What? Got engaged, and JR made me change my name on Facebook. That's right.
That's a bet.
Jay, you know what I'm saying? I done claimed you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Change that name.
Go ahead, click that edit button. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, I saw the ring. You know, she posted on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word. Okay.
She's all gangstered out. She got tattoos on her hand.
Yeah. The ring. Beautiful ring right there, cause some brass knuckle tattoo.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
What's up, man.
That's what we looking for on here, man. That's what we trying to do. Trying to get that done.
Absolutely.
So salute to y'all, you and JR. You know what I'm saying? Wishing y'all the best.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Oh Lord, I'm talking about her tattoos. Ain't no hiding it, Bonnie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's out there now.
That was a long time ago, and thank you for sure. Yeah, so I went up to her. I went up to the young lady, and I spoke to her.
Okay.
And I said, you know, we know each other from Facebook or whatnot. And it was interesting, Jeff, all right? Because my wife knows that I'm not the kind of person to see somebody I know and then act like I'll just act like I didn't see him.
Yeah, I've seen you in action, brother. You're not you're not like that. Yeah.
Even if we're not on good terms, I'm still not gonna act like I don't see you because I do see you. You're right there.
Yeah. Take a little bit of this acknowledgement. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's a stare down, it's a stare down. If it's gonna be something, it's gonna be something. But
yeah.
But and that's just me. Everybody else has their own comfort level, but it's my comfort won't work. I cannot be comfortable if I try to sneak into a place, or if I decide I can't ignore anybody. I won't do it. So if anybody ever feels, this is for the record, if anybody ever feels like they're being ignored by me, trust me, I just didn't see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see people. I'm looking for people, you know. Anyway, Bonnie wants to let us know something, Jeff. She's saying I was a gangster.
Hey.
Well, a
little. Yeah. That's what a person that was a lotto gangster would say.
Right. And then look at this. I'm still a little gangster.
Still a little gangster. Yeah. A lotto gangster. Yeah.
A lot of gangster.
We know what that means. That's what's up, man.
So I just talked to her, and she was like, you know, she didn't. Perhaps that meant that she didn't recognize me off top. And she said, "What's your name on there?" I said, "Sola." And she says, "Oh yeah." And then she remembered me because she knows that we do this. So hopefully, you know, she sees it.
Cool.
It's me saying, "What's up?" Now that's not to accuse her of her not knowing. It was late, brother. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's expecting a Facebook friend to come up to him out there.
No, the first time I ran into somebody I was friends with on Facebook, I didn't know them in real life, but we have a lot of the same friends. I didn't know the protocol, and I said hello. They said hello, and then I said we're friends on Facebook, and they said, and then they just kept going. And then we weren't friends anymore on Facebook. They unfriended me. They found me and unfriended me. They confirmed that I was telling the truth, and then unfriended me. So people are weird about running into Facebook friends in real life.
I'm with it, man.
But
I don't know.
She seemed to, she's with it. So
Instagram might be a little different because on Instagram people actually feel famous, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Word, yeah.
So if you're following someone on Instagram, like, hey, I follow you on Instagram, they'll treat you like you just what you just said.
Yeah. Those are accolades now. I've seen guys, they display like their accolades. They mention how many followers they have on Instagram,
right,
as an accolade. So
I probably wouldn't do that with Instagram people. She said. So Bonnie says, "What y'all talking about?" What you'll talking about? She said, "What you will talking about?" We are talking about how it's all our fault. You know what I'm saying? It's all our fault. Whatever happens in our lives, I want us to regularly start saying that was my fault. All of it is my fault. Just believe that every single thing is your fault. Whatever happens to you is your fault. Ladies, if you start your menstrual cycle and you're unprepared, it is your fault. You know that. You do. It's nobody else's fault. You know that's your fault. If I let me think of an embarrassing thing, or I don't get embarrassed, but just think of something that's unfortunate that could happen to me. If I walk out of the house and Jeff, help me out. I don't know.
Wear mismatching socks and then go to someone's house and they ask you to take your shoes off.
That's good.
That is your fault. Completely.
That's my fault.
That's your fault. It's embarrassing.
That's
my fault.
That's my fault. I can't say, oh, it was dark in the morning, or oh, laundry, I haven't done laundry. If you're late, you can't say, oh, there was so much traffic. It's your fault. It is your fault. Yeah. Man, woman, child, it's your fault. You may say, well, that can't be true about everything. I believe that. I believe that can't be true about everything.
Yeah.
However, you can say that about everything.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And if you say that about everything, you won't miss out on the things that you should be taking responsibility for. Let's see, what she say? She probably didn't recognize me in person. That's possible. My hair's grown a little bit. Bonnie says, I always look twice at a person I have on Facebook. But I always recognize my classmates from back in the days. That's a big one. Word, some people you run into, you're like, hey, what's up, bro? You look the same. And they're like, let's stop it, man. Stop. Oh, this is your chance, right? This is the moment you've been waiting for. You're gonna flex on Solar.
Yeah.
I won't let anybody get away with that, Jeff. You understand me? I'm not gonna do it, brother. I'm not gonna go through that with anybody. Like, I'm sorry, man. I know your face. It's just not good. Man, you know who Solar is, man.
Yeah.
Stop that, brother. Stop that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'll call him out, Jeff.
I believe it, brother.
You know what I'm saying? But don't worry, I'll approach. It's not like I'm gonna wait for somebody that I know from back in the day to approach me. It doesn't matter what status you're on. I'm gonna say what's up. I'll do it first. Right. I ain't tripping. But that's good. Me too.
Yeah, it's a good attitude.
I always say that. Yeah, it's all our fault. Everything's our fault. Hey, always stock up.
There you go. Yeah.
For real, Solar. Yes, Manny.
I can't have it.
How was the face?
I can't do the red cheeks, but
he just had to take his shoes off yesterday. Yeah, we went to sure did, Jeff. All right.
Were your socks matching?
Yes, sir. They were
Cool,
matching.
cool.
They were some pretty cool socks too. Some polka dot socks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Word, yeah.
Yes, keep them in the car at work in the house, etc. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
There you go.
And the socks he was wearing. What it do, my brothers? What's happening, Craig? We're just talking about
What's up,
how
brother?
important it is to acknowledge what we like, what part we play in our lives. How much
Yeah.
of it is on us.
Mhm.
I was joking about the socks. I thought you were going to talk noise, but you wore them. So she laid out the socks. How am I supposed to know, brother?
Brother, they laid
Anything
out.
that's on the teleprompter, I'm gonna read. She
Yes.
laid out. She laid out an outfit, brother. I put it on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One time, I can't say that because one time she laid out an outfit laid out, and I was like, nah.
Yeah. I mean, there's clearly lines drawn, right? But if it's laid out and it doesn't cross the line, then yeah, we're putting it on.
Because I'm dependent on that. I'm saying,
Yeah.
don't have me out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Polka dots are cool though, brother. It's all good.
Nah, I rocked them.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
It's my fault, right? Anyway, you do look way different from Clemens. I would say so. All of us do because we got facial hair. You know what I'm saying? We done grown up a little bit.
Beards, long hair, bills. Yeah, we look different.
Man, that was a long time ago too. It's good that we can say that. Like, man, that was a long time ago.
Word, and it was a long time ago.
Because it was a long time ago now, bro.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. So you weren't supposed to wear them with that fit, man. We got ready at the same time, Victoria. Went to a very important place, and you're just telling me this on Facebook Live.
It was yesterday.
Man, I made some big changes this week in my life. Started working out, eating right, and stopped drinking. So what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Absolutely,
because
bro.
he looked and said, "Man, this is whatever I'm going through right now. This is my fault, man. This is my fault, man. I put myself in this predicament. And guess what? The only way that the predicament is going to change is not if my excuses somehow let up. Ain't nothing gonna let up on you. Life is not gonna let up on you.
No, not at all. I saw you post that, Craig. I think you were in the gym. I think it was the photo you put, and I was like, hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. Because you're the only one that's gonna do anything about it. Same with me. Same with Sola. We're the only one that's gonna get the results that we want. Nobody's gonna give it to us.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I was watching. I forgot her name. Cherry something. She's a redhead.
Okay.
She makes a lot of good points. She was saying that women get bailed out on a lot of things. They don't really have to take responsibility for a lot.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because if a woman gets pregnant, then she can do the plan B. If she catches on time, or she can abort the baby or whatnot, and so many different things a woman gets bailed out on. I can't say that I'm hating on it. Like,
yeah.
However y'all pulled that off, it's pretty cool. But for men, for sure, if you don't figure out a way to start taking responsibility for everything that's going on in your life, you will drown in this life, man. You will continue to fail for sure. Hold up, man. Yeah, so far 10 pounds down the first week.
Oh, boy, salute.
Sorry about that. I know that was kind of loud, man, but
nah, do it, man.
Salute you, brother. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what we looking for.
And 10 pounds down the first week. So if it's been a while since you worked out, that tells us a lot, man. That tells us you in there really getting it, man. Your body is with you. You know what I'm saying? You drop 10 pounds in a week.
Let's
Good
get
deal,
it,
man. Get it, bro.
Let's look at Manny. Me too. Down 35 pounds, about to be slimmy thick. Oh man,
shit.
What you trying to?
Say, look out, man. Y'all watch out, man. They coming.
Me too. Got you.
Okay.
All right, Manny. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. Keep it up. Get it in twice a day.
What's up?
And run. It's just effort, man.
That's it.
What's so hard about effort, Jeff? What is it about effort that a lot of people that we run away from.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I know effort. The way I look at it, it's like the economy. It's hard to get something out of nothing, right? If you have nothing, it's very difficult to get something. You know the stories people tell. I came from nothing and I got everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. Something came along, right? And so it's the same with effort, man. You're not going to have any until you start going to have some, and then you have some, and then you'll have some more, and then you'll have some more, and then, especially with physical exercise, man. Right? With effort, it's like the one thing that you can 90% guarantee a good return on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
put
true.
some effort. You get paid for all the effort you put in physical exercise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right, brother. You have to believe before you can do an ounce of anything.
Yeah.
Now, why is it that we are feeling too tired to put in effort? I'll tell you, it's because of the way that we eat.
Yeah.
The way you eat tells you, not right now. And that food is what's putting you in that position. The food, you're looking at yourself and like, man, I really got to get a hold of this stuff. But some of that food psychologically is telling you you don't really want to, and it'll be fine. It's just another day.
Yeah.
Remember, you started the week off right, good.
It's a celebration. Just celebrate.
Just celebrate, and then you'll be back on next week for sure. Right?
Yeah.
I have to make sure I spell my words correctly. Yeah, we've been letting y'all make it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yes, that's good. Accountability. There you go.
Yeah.
Setting goals. Getting this effort going. What about relationships? I got this picture of the lady Danae Jackson. I remember our good old friend Derek Jackson.
Yeah, that guy.
His wife. He and his wife have been on the scene since maybe 2020, 2021, last year or something. I don't remember exactly when she came on the scene, but he got caught up. And just like every man, if you're going behind your woman's back to mess around with females, you're gonna get caught.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna get caught, man.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught.
You're gonna get caught. If it's possible for you to not talk to a woman, like a side piece, whatever, can't be a side piece, you're gonna get caught. But if it's possible to talk to a woman without getting her phone number, without disclosing any information about yourself, then you might be able to get in, get out, get in and get out of there.
Right. Yeah.
Get on out of there.
Make it quick.
Yeah, you got protection. You might be. It's no guarantee, but I'm just saying you might be. But if you're like dealing with a woman, you're gonna get.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You're gonna start saying stuff that don't add up.
You're going to get caught. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So have that in mind before you decide to kind of go in that direction. You're gonna get caught, and he's famous, brother. What was he thinking? What happened with him? Refresh my memory. Yeah, so yeah, that's what happened. He got outed because he used to tell women about dudes who were no good, and he really used to lay it on thick about how horrible people like Jeff and I are. This masculinity stuff. He was really against a lot of things that we talk about.
Yeah.
And then he got caught messing around. No, first he got caught being married.
Yeah.
He got caught being married. Because he didn't offer that information at all.
Yeah, because he wasn't telling anybody that he was married.
Right.
Yeah.
And so him and his wife do a video, and this is the first time we saw her. We didn't even know her name, anything.
Yeah.
And it looked like she was being held hostage, and he was trying to apologize, and he just never really could get around to really accepting responsibility and fully like apologizing to her.
Yeah, he kept telling us more about like himself. and
That's what he
stuff.
was on.
Yeah.
And kind of like what a pastor does when he gets caught.
Right.
And then, so we fast forward, and now she's known a little because now she's public now. She's not private anymore. And over time, she's just a Christian woman. That's all she wants. She just wants to have her husband. She wants to have her children. She doesn't want to deal with all these women, coming for her. But a lot of people coming for her, so she ends up putting up like this really bad curse on people. That was it's the worst she's ever talked to people, and she put a really, really bad curse up. And then now he got caught cheating again.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate. Victoria said, "Oh, okay, prostitution."
Yeah, that quick in and out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how it's really possible without that, unless you're, Brad Pitt or you got groupies. Then I guess it would be possible then. But yeah, maybe prostitution.
Yeah.
Something like that. But a coworker, you're dead.
Yep.
Somebody online, you're caught.
Ex-girlfriend,
Ex-girlfriend, you're
toast. That's it. Yeah.
So I don't know if men. I don't think anybody's ever come out and told men that, brother. Like, listen, you're gonna get caught, man.
I know we've talked about it. I've heard it in small circles with guys.
Have you heard that before?
I've heard it in certain circles from like the old heads.
Yeah.
Because they know better, brother. But I don't think it's ever been made as a PSA, man. And it should be a PSA, brother.
I'm saying we should tell them, like, bro, you're gonna get caught, man.
Yeah, we should probably dedicate one of these to it, because I think guys need to know that. Brother, the worst I've seen is guys doing like cheating on their wives with their baby mamas. And it's like, bro, what?
That's for sure. That's obvious.
You're toast financially and also in your marriage. Marriagely, you're done.
Yeah.
So,
but men are gonna do it anyway. Mm-hmm. They're still gonna do it whether they get caught or don't get caught. So it's probably better to communicate.
Yeah.
Because there's some that are going to be deal breakers and there's some that probably won't. And so you should just communicate it. And if it's going to be a deal breaker, you'll know. So if you do it, it's your fault. It's all your fault.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
Yeah. And if you didn't recce the situation, do some recon on the situation and just look forward, it's still your fault. You went in blindly. You didn't gather any intel.
Yeah.
So,
it's your fault.
Yeah.
So we're talking about just this situation with Derek Jackson, and I don't want to kick a man while he's down. I'm not into that, but I do want to extract what we can from him. Just look at it. He started off. They got children together.
Mm-hmm.
So he started off making a name for himself. He's a tall, handsome dude. You can tell he works out in good shape. And he speaks very well.
Mm-hmm.
And
pretty intelligent, pretty smart guy.
A very smart guy. Very smart guy. He has a book out. He has some games, like dating games and stuff like that. And he knows his weaknesses. You everything you do is revolved around women. Like, you are completely the most gynocentric person on online. Yeah. Women are your weakness, man. What are you doing, Derek? Yeah. Why'd you have to go into this? You could have been something else, man.
For real, man.
Could have been a football player. This dude's huge, man.
This big guy, yeah.
Could have done anything else, man. You want to go?
He would, bro. I imagine he probably would have made one hell of an actor, man.
He would have been a really good actor.
Could you imagine?
That's all he could have just done that. Wouldn't holler at Tyler Perry. He's in Atlanta. Just go holler at Tyler Perry.
Yeah, that's it.
He'll give you a role. He gives everybody a role.
Absolutely.
He fits
He'd be
into
perfect
that.
for a Tyler Perry movie too.
Yeah, he fits right into that role.
Yeah.
He should have done that, man. It's all your fault, Derek. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to go tell women how you agree with them with everything that they say and all the complaints they have. And his choice, though, right? Yeah, man, you're right. So what about on the other side of things? Because what made us start thinking about this, I was telling Jeff, I was listening to Andrew Tate, and that's what he's saying, is that everything's your fault. It's all your fault. So the reason why he's canceled right now, he knows that. It's his fault.
Mm-hmm.
How far can we take this, Jeff? What are you seeing with having that mentality? Like, nah, man, it's all on me. It's all my fault. All of it.
Yeah. So here's how I see it. It's and kind of going back to what we said in the beginning. Apply it across the board, right? Let's do supreme, maximum accountability. Everything is my fault, right? And we all know that there are things that this doesn't apply to. But here's the deal with this mindset: is it'll still help you in those scenarios. In the scenarios where that cannot be applied, the mindset will still benefit you and it'll still serve you well. And the reason is because you're going to comb everything constantly looking to see if it's your fault, right? And then we do some math. If it's my fault, that means there's something I can do or something I could have done or something I should do, right? And so that's where you place what can be done. If it's not applicable in a scenario where it's not my fault, somebody else does a thing, then you have to start asking your questions like, but why do I feel this way about what someone else did? Or why am I reacting to what someone else did? It isn't my fault that someone decided to do something else. You see what I mean? And it's gonna blanket you. It's gonna cover all your bases constantly. And then the next thing that happens, you're constantly looking to see if this is your fault. And so I think it's a good way to approach life.
Absolutely. If I wear gray sweatpants and a woman decides that she's going to give me eye contact,
Mm-hmm.
and then she starts from the eye contact, she starts to seduce me, I can't say, oh, this woman was seducing me.
No.
It's my fault.
It's my fault, yeah.
If I get into a car accident, somebody hits me, now I'm not going to take fault with the insurance because I understand.
No, we're talking about life. We're not talking about the authorities. You don't say it's my fault when you're talking to authorities.
Yeah, of course not.
Only when you're talking to life.
Yeah, and talking to yourself.
Because
if I get into that car accident, somebody hits me from the back or whatever the situation may be.
Right.
Because I went to a driver training course, brother, and I realized how much we can avoid accidents.
Yeah.
Oh man, brother, there should be no accidents, not even one.
Yeah.
The way some things that he showed me, and I realized that if I don't ever look back, I'm just looking forward. I might look in my side view mirrors, but I never really look in my rear view mirror. I never really look to see what's going on behind me. Then somebody can hit me. But if I'm constantly looking, brother, I'm making sure I keep my spacing and I stay out of the main lane. You know, I can just drive in the cruiser lane. Yeah. Brother, I'm not going to get hit. There's some people who haven't gotten into an accident, brother. They haven't. Yeah. And then there's some people who's been in 4 or 5.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
You know, and if I don't, brother, I'll get into another accident if I don't change.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And these accidents have been against me, but until I become more aware of my situation, brother, the accidents are coming. Welcome to the live, Darius. Oh, is Darius on here? What's up, nephew? Yeah, it's my fault. If I'm late for work, that was kind of obvious, right? But if I'm late for work, it's not because I took a different way or I went and got breakfast.
Yeah.
No, it's because I don't care. What's up, Unc?
Darius, what's up, brother?
Oh, nephew's growing up on me, man.
Yeah. Young lion right there, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. We're just talking about how all of this is our fault. It's just everything that happens to you is our fault.
Yeah.
I remember when I started dealing with credit, and I bought myself a chain. Bought myself,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I had bad credit
Yeah. Yeah.
because I didn't want to pay for the chain. I wanted
Yeah.
it, but I didn't want to pay for it, and they weren't gonna come get it either, Jeff. It's not like Rent a Center.
Right.
They're not coming for that. Yeah, it's mine.
Nah, yeah, you got that. And their attitude is like, nah, it's yours. All right, you got it.
Yeah, they let me hold that debt though.
Yeah, you can hold this. Yeah, when you go to get your credit repaired, it's my fault. It's my fault. This is my fault. This is my fault. I remember that one. That's totally my fault. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, brother. When I used to go out to the bars looking for young ladies to talk to,
Yes, sir.
I had a pretty high rejection rate. I got rejected quite a bit.
You were going up, you know.
Yes. I'd go up to them and talk to them.
You're introducing yourself.
Yes, I'd introduce myself. I'd try to get slick with it, and
Man.
I would get rejected often. And guys, I'm not, whatever, man. I was dressed nicely and I wasn't a nerd. And then one day I realized it's probably because my numbers are really high. Because when I walk into a bar, within the first 5 minutes, I'm aware of all the women that I'm interested in. Right?
Do you talk to them the same night, Jeff?
All of them. Yes. Yes. But here's the deal. This was my rule. My rule of thumb was this: is if she looked at me, if I made eye contact with her and she held eye contact with me for more than, like, let's say, a second, that was my permission to go say hello.
It is.
If she's not interested, brother, she's gonna do this when she sees me. But if she does this, then I'm gonna come say hello.
There you go.
All right. And I would do it. And so I would end up talking to like maybe 10, 15 girls. You know what I mean? And
that's too many, brother.
And I would, yeah.
The third one saw you.
Yeah, well, all right, I'm here. I'm already here. I'm already here. 2 drinks in. It's all good, man. You know what I mean? And
oh boy, man.
That's the way I used to do. And my rejection rate was high, but it was my fault that I got rejected so often.
Yes, sir.
It's completely my fault, right? It was because of my whole methodology.
Yeah.
And so but I had to accept it. Like, listen, if I want to get out of here with a number or at least a rendezvous for the rest, for later on this evening, I'm gonna have to deal with this 80% rejection rate.
That's right.
Because what I'm looking for is in the 20%, and that's not gonna work at 5 or 10. Right. I need to crank these numbers up, and I need 20. I need to say hello to 20 people tonight, 20 ladies.
Right. Wow, good to know that now, Jeff.
Well,
hello.
All right. I think my numbers will be a little better this time around, but we're not doing that no more. So
I was similar, brother. You know what I'm saying? Not in the same vicinity, brother. I'm not gonna talk. I've been rejected the most out of anybody I know.
No.
And you may say, well, then where's all this confidence coming from?
Yeah, because, brother, it's not like it's like uneven like this,
right?
No, brother, because I've seen you in this rejection thing. I've seen it. Yeah. And then your confidence is like this, brother. It doesn't.
Yeah, I actually,
man.
Not for sure. I actually love being rejected.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not just talking about women rejection. Now, back in the day stuff, yes, I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But if anybody says, man, because I tried to get a haircut from some guy one day. He's a celebrity stylist, is what he called himself. And I was just trying to get a haircut, brother. That's it. And I was hitting him in the DM. He was talking back to me, told me how much it would be. I don't know, he didn't tell me how much. I was trying to get a schedule with him.
Yeah.
And then instead of him returning all my DMs after a while, he just said, if I don't know you, it's going to be $100 off the top just to book with me. I read that as one of his Instagram followers. I was still waiting for his response, but that's actually the post that I read.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
You understand? Yeah. So I realized, he doesn't want to cut my hair. What's wrong with my hair? He doesn't want to cut
Yeah,
it.
it's a Harris.
Yeah, he's a Harris. Because I had an event coming up. I don't remember what it was, whether it was a video, whatever it was. I had something coming up, man. Usually I cut my hair, but I wanted to be
top
really short.
notch,
Yeah,
top notch
really,
haircut.
really
Yeah,
short. And he rejected me. So I love rejection, but back to like when I was going up to the ladies and speaking to them. Yeah, I got rejected the most because I'm not afraid of rejection. So most of the guys that don't want to go up to a girl, it's because he doesn't know, like he hasn't figured out his angle yet.
Yeah.
Because he likes her. There is a way that he'll approach her. It's just he doesn't feel comfortable just yet. He doesn't feel like he has an advantage. You know.
Yeah. No.
But I never thought like that, so I would go up and just say, "Hey," say whatever I would say. It was different. But then I did realize what I was doing wrong. What I was doing wrong was I wasn't. That's not the optimal place to talk to a woman, like when it's loud.
Right. Right.
Saying you got to use other ways to communicate. If you're in the club, you got to communicate in other ways. Yeah. You're not going to be like, so I was over there. I just thought I'd come over here and say hi. You can't do that.
That's not how you approach women at a club or a bar. That doesn't work at a bar either.
It doesn't work at a bar, right? If you're at a bar, what do you have to? You have to have a drink for them, brother. You have to. And I didn't do the drink stuff. I don't drink.
Yeah.
Bring you a drink. So it was just things like that, and just realizing, okay, if I'm, but I must also point this out. I also had the most points.
Yeah.
So I scored the most because I took the most shots. So like
for
Jordan.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you put them shots up, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's what accountability gets you, though.
It's a numbers game, actually. Jeff is correct, to be honest. For every 10 no's, there's a yes. So this is. So anybody that's still on the hunt out there, let me give y'all some tips. Instead of singling out one, you already know which one you want. You know what I'm saying? But instead of like talking to her all night, don't do that. Be relatable and be like, spread yourself out as the life of the party. Like you're the life of the group. Do that. And then you'll start to notice that all the other females start to get more comfortable with you. And now they're competing with each other. Yeah. And when the one that you're looking at sees all these other women competing for you, there's no way that if you talk to her now, if you say, all right, got him, and see how I got all of y'all in my web, I'm that guy, and then you single in on the eyes of the one that you had your eyes on, talk to her, there's no way she's going to reject you. She can't. She has nothing. There's no reason. She has nothing telling her no. Everything is telling her, yes, I'm going to give this guy my number.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Or whatever. Whatever. I'm going to give this guy access to me because he has all these women's attention and he chose me. Boom, got him. Every time, listen to me. If it doesn't, just tell me it doesn't work. I'll cash up you $100. I'm telling you, that's how much I understand.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how much I understand women nature, female nature.
Yeah, that I can attest to that. I got stories.
Yeah.
Be that guy. One of the most successful things I ever did was give some guarantees and then walk away. Right. And then so you introduce yourself, my name, and I'll guarantee you this, and I won't say it like this because, depending on where we're at, I'll say it however we need to say it. But I'm going to go enjoy my evening. You're going to enjoy your evening. And all the guys that talk to you are going to lose and I'm going to win. I guarantee it. I'll bet you $10. And then they'll laugh. What makes you think that? And they say, because I'm going to meet you at the taco truck afterwards, the one across the street. So I'll see you there. And then we leave the bar and then I go to the taco truck. That's where I'm going anyways. Yeah. And she doesn't care. I don't care. I'm here for tacos. Right. But if she's there, then I win.
That's it, brother.
That's it, brother. I guaranteed her some free tacos. I'll pay for her tacos, brother.
You're not going to lose. Yeah, you're not going to lose there.
Yeah, that's it. And all the guys that were buying her drinks all night. And I'm out trying to get phone numbers too. So she sees me. We make eye contact here and there. It works.
Yeah, absolutely. When he go back to her, it may not be an easy pull off jump. When he go back to her, it may not be an easy pull off jump. All right. So this is a lady, fellas. This is actually my wife. I don't know why she thinks that it's not. That's how I got her.
You got.
You're the product of this. You know what I'm saying? She gonna bring up all them girls she just saw him trying to holler at. Nah, I'm not talking about hollering at them. I'm talking about like, so like in high school.
Yeah.
So in high school, I was pretty charming. I talked to girls all the time, you know what I'm saying? But I never committed to any of them. I never made it seem like, oh, such and such a talking. Like I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'll make women laugh. They were always laughing and you know, whatever. And then when I put my eyes on Victoria, she there's nothing she could do. You were caught in my web. And look, you're still there. So you want me to stop? I'm just trying to say. But that's what's gonna happen. Now, yeah, if you're just going shooting your shot, she's gonna feel like, oh, what, I'm the only one left, and you're coming to me, what, ninth number? I'm ninth on your list. So yeah, that you gotta be careful on how what I'm saying. You gotta be like the fun guy in the group, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be that guy that is making everybody laugh and hey, what do you need? Need anything? Boom, boom, boom. And all these other girls are very fond of you. They're like, man, this guy, he's the guy. Look at him, he's the guy. This is the one. Kind of like that guy off of Cinderella. You know what I'm saying? Except he didn't deal with the other women that night, but all the women wanted him, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
What you laughing at, Jeff? Watch this. Oh, I see. Yeah. So that's how it works. Anytime. The guy could be average looking. I ain't gonna say that he's hideous, because that's a hard pull to be able to get everybody, you know, liking you. But average, which most of us are average looking.
Right.
Most men are just average looking. Some slightly below average, but you can do things to your look. You know, you can enhance your look in different ways. And then some men, I guess girls like them more than other guys. But if you steal the show, if you're the center of attention, you don't have to be outgoing. It's not. I don't even necessarily mean that you're outgoing, but you just do subtle things that makes all the girls kind of check you out. They see you, and you know you're just loose with it. You acknowledge it. You're playful with it. By the time you lock eyes with the one that you really want, you got it, man. It's gonna work every single time. I will cash app you $100 if you do it right, and it doesn't work. I will cash up you $100. Matter of fact, I'll pay you every month until it works. $100 every month until it works.
Yeah.
That's how confident I am in this. And notice I'm not saying I'll give you $10,000, because then you would know I'm just capping. I'm not gonna give you $10,000 for anything. Yeah. But $100, I will do it if it doesn't work. Yeah, that's how certain I am about that. It takes way more than looks. It does.
It does, yeah.
It does. You know what happens? Maybe this is the psychology. Ladies, you can tell me if I'm wrong. But you're watching this guy and you're thinking, wow, he thinks he's all that. If at first. He just thinks he's all that. Because you're looking for reasons to say, oh, all those girls like him, but I know.
No.
I know some women are like that, right? I'm not like all the other hoes. He probably gets a lot of hoes. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm not like all of them. And then you see him do a nice gesture for one of them. Just a nice gesture, nothing too serious or whatever. And then you start being able to visualize yourself with somebody like that. Like, that was nice.
Yeah.
He's about to win. This
Yeah.
dude's about to win.
Yeah.
So now there's other guys here. You're just like, whatever. That's just one of the guys. And then but you look back over, just kind of glance, what's he doing now? Like, what's he up to now? And he's dancing. He's a good dancer.
Yeah.
He's got it. He's gonna get you now. He's taking you home. So then, you see, well, she's pretty. That's probably who he's gonna go. I'm pretty sure he can get her. She's pretty, and he doesn't choose her. Then he comes to you. He chooses you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all, there's nothing that a woman can do with that, brother. They're not gonna say no. If they try to say no, it's because they're playing hard to get. It's not gonna work with a man like that. He'll say, "All right, keep moving," and you'll put out energy to drag him right back, and then boom, he got you.
Mhm.
So yeah, men, that was free. I've seen it happen. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. There's no way it won't work. And that's for all women. So life, all in all, brother, where I'm at in life, man, it is my fault, man. It is my fault. I don't know how an old friend of mine with a football player. Is that how it went down? Yeah. I don't know how to put horseshoes on a horse.
Mhm.
I live in Texas. My fault.
Right.
Exact same scenario. That man got game. Exact, brother. You see that?
Yeah.
I don't know the story. You know what I'm saying? But she said that's the
Yeah.
exact same scenario.
That's how you get W's, man.
Yeah. I learned that over the years of learning women, understanding them. Hopefully, I wish there were more men on here so y'all can be like, oh, that's how to do it. Yes, that's how to do it.
Mhm.
Love to talk to you when you're ready. How's it going? Mr. Raymond, how you feeling? I met some Raytoria's sisters. Well, I met Sunshine. I already met Strawberry Sheree. And that was cool. We got to know a little bit more about the family and stuff. But yes, sir. I'll probably call this week or something. Yeah, brother. It's all my fault that I don't know how to put horseshoes on a horse. I live in Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. Any place that I find myself, any place that we find ourselves, it's all our fault, man. And if we could like really, really take that to heart, brother, man, we'd be able to change everything about life. All of it, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have complete control and influence over our lives. And sure, things happen to us, but the way we go about dealing with those things is on us. So
No, it's true. Even okay, let's take something like aging. You say that's inevitable. You know what aging is?
yes, sir.
Aging is oxidative stress. Oxidation, like rust. Brother, if I allowed oxygen to get on, I don't know, not a bat because that's usually aluminum, but something that has steel or whatever, or iron. Where'd my boy Jeff go? Anyway, if I allowed rust, oxygen, whatever, to start to rust a thing, does that mean that thing is old? Or did I allow oxygen to rust the thing out? Well, that's what's going on in our lives when the stuff that we like wrinkles and the stuff that we're dealing with in our bodies, oxidative stress. And so you start to look different. That's why some people can be in their 60s and they don't look like other 60-year-olds because they didn't allow for the stress to happen. Oxidative stress comes from the things that we eat, comes from our environment. So if we could tone down the things that cause, you heard of antioxidants. So you eat more antioxidants, you're reducing oxidative stress. You do that more and more, you get less diseases. Everything about your body functions like it's supposed to function. Welcome back, brother. Everything okay?
Yeah, I got some audio issues here, man. Not sure what it is.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah, we're good now. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I was just talking about rust and how rust happens, brother. If I leave a tool out, let's say a monkey wrench, because I have a monkey wrench that I left out, and it rusts. Is the monkey wrench old?
No, sir.
Oh, but look at it; it's all rusty.
It does look old.
Yeah, so it's old.
Yeah, but no, it's not. It's just been exposed to the elements for too long.
There it is. It's exposed to elements for too long. Yeah. Now it looks old. Well, that's what's happening to us when we age. We're exposing ourselves to elements that's going to cause us to look old. You don't have to look old. I'm telling y'all right now, you don't have to. If you eat better and you exercise, you would reduce oxidative stress tremendously. That's why some of your schoolmates look way older than you do. If they're dealing with drugs and all kinds of stuff, they're throwing all these things into their body that doesn't belong there. Oxidative stress. That's how far I want to take this what's our fault stuff. If you smoke, smoke cigarettes, stuff like that, hey, it's not my fault. Don't get mad at me about this. Just giving everybody some information. Because you smoke and you bring those things into your body, you're now allowing for free radicals, which oxidation is, to just go all the way through your body. And now you're going to become old or look old. Avoid too much sun, harmful chemicals, etc. All right, so the sun, believe it or not, gives you energy. If you have any melanin at all, it gives you energy. So the sun is not taken away from you, but if you're in the sun for too long, so let's just say you get energized. You know that tanning that happens, not the redness, but the tanning that happens is energy. Oh man.
Yeah.
I love being able to do this, Jeff. Just kind of talking to people, let them know what's going on. I didn't know. You're storing energy in your skin cells with the melanin. You can't do it if you don't have melanin. Jeff, you know what I'm talking about. You have melanin. That's why you can go out, work in the sun, and now you couldn't work that much the first 2 days, but now you can actually work because you stored energy inside you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you stay too long, just like if you cook something for too long, that's too much energy. When you overcook something, you gave it too much energy.
Right.
And we call that burnt. It's burnt.
Right.
You gave it too much energy. If I go hold 24 watts, 24,000 watts. If I go hold it, that's
too much energy.
That's too much energy.
It's far too much. Yeah. That needs to be somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing when you're in the sun and it's just you getting too much energy. You can't be in the sun for that long. So get sun every day, but don't be in the sun for too long. Now you're getting too much energy. And according to how much melanin you have, like Manny has melanin, Jeff has melanin, but not quite as much as I have melanin. So I can gain more energy from the sun than y'all would. So just keep that in mind. But yes, you're right. It does give vitamin D.
That's actually why they started putting it in milk, by the way.
That's right.
Rickets, that was during the Great Depression, that time period.
Yes, sir.
It's very common because it was vitamin D deficiencies. because especially in the areas where there wasn't as much sun. So they started putting it in milk.
Yep, and the areas so there's people who don't have much melanin, so they're not able to gain that vitamin D from the sun. They're not getting it.
Yeah, if you're not getting it as a baby, you can run the chance of some autoimmune issues.
That's true.
Rickets, that's where that comes from.
Yep. And then she says harmful chemicals. Absolutely. Those harmful chemicals are giving you too much oxidative stress, and you will look old, and then you'll start to die.